Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your man, Cat Fitness, and you're watching another episode of Plant Power Brothers. We got my man, Coach G. We got Monk. And we got a special guest in the building. We got special guests. We got our man, Chef Chu from the legendary Veg Hub in Oakland today.
What's up? What's going
on, Chef?
I'm trying to get this dude to come through for a minute, so
I'm glad to be here. Okay, so I heard you're doing big things at the Veg Hub right now.
Hey, one day at a time, man. One day at a time. Yeah.
It's rumors on the street that this protein that you have might be, for the public coming soon.
Yeah, absolutely. We actually, man, just got our own production manufacturing facility in Vallejo.
Oh, nice.
So I'm actually excited because we're right here in plant-based fitness.
Right.
Their own personal studio. So we just black entrepreneurs, man.
That we talked about, and it was something that I think we all kind of like talked about and touched on it, and that's why I decided to reach out to Chu. It's called Decolorizing Vegan.
Yeah, decolorizing veganism.
Right.
Veganism. Exactly. Decolorizing veganism.
Okay. Right.
And you just had a big talk about this not too long ago.
Yeah.
At the Veg Fest.
We went to Veg
Pittsburgh.
Fest in North America, one of the oldest Veg Fests that exists in North American Vegetarian Society.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so we spoke to a bunch of amazing people, just bringing light to the issues that minority community, especially African Americans,
right.
Hispanics face when it comes to becoming vegan, or even some of the stereotypes that they might think about when they consider going vegan. When they look at like the people that represent veganism.
Right. And in other words, they don't see a lot of people that look like them, so it's
Talk
hard
like
for them
them,
to
act like
attach
them.
Attached to it, exactly.
Right.
What's the main or the major thing, the main thing you took away from that? Let's talk about that. What did you take away from
Yeah,
that?
so I mean, some of the major points that I highlighted, me again, I grew up, a Southern boy. I was growing up in, we call it Southern Maryland, top of the Mason-Dixon line. But we ate everything. My father was a sharecropper, so you think about in 1985, my father was still sharecropping.
Wow.
So you talk about still attached to that mindset, that lifestyle, those eating habits.
Right.
So we grew up eating, all the pork chops, the ribs,
I think we all
lots of fried chicken, right?
Intestines.
Yeah, and then you go, my family, eating chitlins and things
Right.
like that,
Roots
hog
and
maws and pig feet.
Right.
So that's what we call good eating. So you can think about Thanksgiving dinners. You got the ham. You got the fried chicken, you got the turkey,
potatoes,
you got the mac and cheese layered with like 5 different cheeses,
Right.
all that type of stuff. Again, for me on a personal level, I saw disease at first hand in my family. I
Right.
saw the ravaging effects of diabetes. I saw different family members who were on dialysis. I saw people in my family die prematurely, some of them before the age of 60 years old.
Right.
Sadly, my pops died at 62 years old.
Yeah.
3 years ago with 4 different cancers in his body, and so all of these diseases that I saw in my family, most of them were because of lifestyle choices. Not all, but mainly because of lifestyle.
And I was going to say, I think it's a lot of programming for us to accept those things in our culture. That we're supposed to have diabetes, we're supposed to have high blood pressure, heart disease, and those things.
Normal
and
part
we're
of aging,
expecting,
right?
it's
Absolutely.
expected once we get it to a certain age in life, that's what's going to happen.
Absolutely.
Well, it was interesting because I did an interview on Cass Radio show, and
Shout out Health Matters.
Yeah, shout out to Health Matters, and I said the same exact thing that you said about my uncles and my grandma dying before like 65. And for me, that was kind of shocking to me because I was like, that's young.
That's young, exactly. Exactly.
That's not old at all.
Exactly.
And so yeah, that kind of stuck in
and
my
it's-
head.
How long have you been vegan?
Yeah, I became a vegan man through Amazing Situation in 2001, so it's been almost 18 years.
Okay.
Yeah, so I've been,
So you the OG in the building.
Yeah.
Triple OG.
I don't want to say OG, but man, it's been a journey. But
Yeah.
again, like I told some friends, man, I was like, when you see your pops die at 62, my son was only about one and a half, almost 2. So he didn't get to see his grandkids, get,
Right.
my daughter was born last year. So I was, a lot of us have lost family members, obviously for other reasons. But again, if a grandparent has the opportunity to live, because all you have to do is change their lifestyle and their eating habits and their, exercise habits and so forth. I mean, that's a great motivation. You know what I'm saying? And so,
Most of the things that black people die from are preventable.
Exactly.
Well, and I think too, like, all grandparents should be able to live to see their grandkids.
Exactly.
Like that shouldn't be like a luxury.
Exactly. Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
But think about that generation that doesn't get those things instilled from their grandparents because they never get to meet them because of those health issues.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I remember my dad from a very young age, he was like prepping me, like in my mind to accept being a diabetic. You know what I'm saying? He was like, man, it runs in our family.
It's what's gonna happen, boy.
Exactly.
You just
You know
go
what I'm saying?
ahead and
I'm
just
like,
lay down and accept it.
Come on. And
Exactly.
that was like 4 or 5 years old as a
Right.
kid. You know what I'm saying? And I could only imagine if I continued down that road. You know, I would have never been able to change my life a couple years back.
Right.
And now see the other half of it, which I'm teaching my kids.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
And I like to say, man, you know, I put a post up yesterday. It was like, you know, how we eat today impacts the generations in the future.
Yeah.
You know, so like I said, we have to, like my last name is Chew. I like to say, we got to chew wisely. You know,
Right.
we got to eat wisely.
Man.
Again, our decisions today have major impacts on how our health is going to be personally.
Not only ours,
Our kids, exactly, our posterity.
Well, you know, it's interesting because it seems like we all here on a similar thread, and I think even what I'm doing with plant-based fitness, my goal was to affect 100,000 people through generational health.
That's it, yes sir, yes sir. Yes,
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Like, and I think it's good that we are all thinking like that because a lot of times we don't think about the generations to come. And they say if you want to create a solution, you have to think about the people that are going to come after you.
Yes sir.
You know,
So what's the best teacher? Being the example, right?
That's right.
yeah,
All they have to do is watch
exactly.
what you're doing.
Experience.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I think that's what brought us all together. You know, especially this channel, Plant Power Brothers.
Yeah.
Like we were sitting there, and me and Monk came across you,
Yeah.
and then we started to talk, and everything, our morals, we just saw that we were all on the same page, and we were all doing the same thing for the community. So to make a larger voice, why not come together
Exactly.
and create this opportunity for others, so more people can see
Absolutely.
a face that they can relate to,
Definitely.
and just be like, man, I dig them brothers.
Right,
You know what I'm
right,
saying? Like,
right.
I could rock with them. So tell us a little bit more about what you were talking about at the Veg Fest.
Yeah, so you know, I went over some statistics. You know, you'd be amazed at some of the statistics that you look at as far as the ethnic groups that consume the most meat. So, give you some statistics. For example, blacks consume pretty much more meat in any other category than any other ethnic group. So, for example, we consume 38% more chicken and turkey than any other ethnic group. We consume 51% more fish, which I thought was pretty interesting.
Wow.
Than any other ethnic group. And
Even from the people in Asia too as well.
I would say we consume more fish.
Just think of how many fried fish places we
Yeah,
have.
exactly. You look at our community, there you go. Fried fish, I mean, it's always fried
JJ
chicken, fried
fish,
fish.
all that,
Yeah,
yeah.
fried chicken and fried fish go hand in hand, right?
Right.
So we also consume more pork than any other culture.
Yeah.
Hispanics consume more beef than any other culture, right? African Americans, though, we consume less dairy than any other culture. You know,
Right, because we're naturally lactose intolerant.
That's what you want to call it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you know, just looking at that connection, so it was interesting to say, okay, number one, you know, USDA, you know, did a study that said, okay, who consumes the most meat in this country?
Right.
Again, it goes right down to us. And again, it made sense because, again, me growing up, thinking about what I used to eat, you know, going to KFC, getting a 50-piece barbecue chicken, you know, we used to have a place called Ponderosa, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I remember that.
You know, so that was like an everyday experience, you know, just getting 50 pieces
It
and
was
just crushing it, you know,
right.
we said, we crushing this, man.
It was meat on our plate. When I
Yeah.
think about it, even when I was doing it, yeah, it was meat on my plate every day.
Exactly, every day.
Even snacks.
Yes, there you go, even snacks.
Yeah.
You go in there and just get some deli meat, some little ham,
Yeah.
some turkey,
Roll it
them
up.
up, and just boom.
Yeah.
You know, and then we eating hot dogs and
Yeah.
a lot of other stuff. And so, you know, again, a lot of that, man, again, is just our culture. Again, we just feel like, you know, our protein has to come from animal protein, opposed to looking at plant-based sources as a means of getting our
Yeah.
protein.
Well, even that agenda is pushed too. Absolutely.
definitely.
Protein and meat go, when they say protein on the commercials, there's always meat attached.
Yeah,
exactly.
Always.
Well,
Yeah, now you go.
no, I was gonna say, I think too, it's ingrained in us to an extent, because I remember I was doing a retreat with these kids, and it was a parent, and the kids was going vegetarian throughout the rites of passage, and this parent was like, my child can't go 3 days without no meat.
Wow.
And that just kind of, that right there allowed me to know that it's something deeply ingrained,
Oh, yeah, it's programmed.
yeah, inside of us for a parent to say, my child can't go 3 days without meat. I was like, what?
Exactly.
Most people don't go 1 day without meat.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Oh, 3 hours,
Yeah,
5
I
hours.
was gonna say, and if you just look at a kid's natural instincts, like we were talking about on the show before, it's like if you put a cow versus an apple or banana, the kid is gonna naturally gravitate towards the apple or banana when it thinks about nutrients.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna be like,
Because
oh, I'm gonna
it's
go towards a
protein.
cow. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
not gonna go towards a cow thinking that I'm gonna bite into the cow for
absolutely.
protein or suck on the cow's tip for
We
milk.
know what we're supposed to eat when we're babies.
Exactly.
We're forced to eat something else, then it becomes our reality.
Well, and then too, you can think about it like this. This is one thing I also discovered. You notice when babies eat a lot of that stuff, they be throwing up.
Oh yeah, the
You know what I'm
mucus
saying?
coming out the
Yeah, they be
nose.
regurgitating it up. So therefore, that lets you know that naturally, because they ain't hawking up bananas.
Yeah.
Usually, like when they give them meat mixed with vegetables and stuff like that, that they be throwing that stuff up.
We just keep forcing it on because that's what was done to us.
Yeah.
It's our diet.
Yeah, so like I said, a lot of it, man, is our cultural upbringing, and again, we call good eating or soul food. That's what we call, good eating, and obviously that good eating. Not only is it obviously we eating a lot, we consume the most meat, but the result of excessive meat eating has detrimental impacts. So for example, we have the highest rates of high blood pressure in this country. We have the highest rates of diabetes. We have the highest rates of stroke. Right now it's showing the difference between African Americans and whites. And it's showing that in high blood pressure, we, again, 61%, ages 50 to 64, high blood pressure, 61% more African Americans than 41%.
That's huge.
So again, 61% of African Americans from the age of 50 to 64 have high blood pressure. That's more than almost two-thirds.
Wow.
So if you got 3 people, 2 of them have high blood pressure in the black community, opposed to, less than half in the white.
Well, and I think too, the thing is now the age is dropping
It's
down
dropping
lower
down.
and
Exactly.
lower.
Exactly. So I give you an example. So the statistics say 35 to 49, which is pretty much our age group, right? So we're talking about, again, 33% of us, 1 out of 3 of African Americans, 35 to 49, have high blood pressure, opposed to 22% in white America. So, and again, this is not about race. For me, it's about helping all people.
Definitely.
But I want to say that it's important that especially African Americans know what we're facing as a community. It's not, like I said, as one writer was saying, it's not the bullets. And even though we do have obviously, you see gang violence and stuff like that in different communities, but that's not a number one killer. Our number one killer is what we eat. Our lifestyle is our number one killer to our community.
Yeah, I think it's like I remember a statistic not too long ago was talking about like 300 and something thousand deaths occur from heart attacks. And I was like, oh shoot! And cancer was like number 2.
Yeah,
Exactly.
And so it's
Hundreds
like
of thousands versus a couple thousand.
Exactly. I mean, you got like Baltimore, something from the D.C., Maryland area. So Baltimore's the most dangerous city. They had like 286 homicides.
Right.
Which obviously is detrimental.
Yeah.
It's a mindset that also breeds. But on a even more serious level, again, how many deaths came from food and heart disease, diabetes, cancer, and it's thousands more compared to
Things we can control.
Exactly.
Well, and if you think about it, that's killing us. That's the major problem.
That's it.
And in actuality,
Not being addressed.
Yeah, in actuality too, when you control the food, you can control the mind.
Mindset, exactly. It's hand in hand.
Yeah.
I mean, that's an important detail. And as we go into this conversation, we're going to see some of the reasons. It's more than just the food we eat. There's reasons why we eat the way that we eat. Even so. So again, diabetes, same thing. 23% ages 50 64 compared to 14% when it comes to white Americans. And so again, we're suffering from these these diseases. Again, death rates from heart disease and stroke are twice as high compared to white Americans when it comes to stroke and heart diseases and so forth. And so again, that's twice as high. And so that's, again, we don't want nobody to die, but to have twice the amount of our counterparts, that's pretty excessive.
It's alarming.
Yeah, it's alarming, exactly. Again, so again, it's linking the connection between heart disease, diabetes, and again, our meat consumption. Risk of diabetes is 77% higher in African Americans than white Americans. 77% higher in African Americans than white Americans. And so, again, some of you all out there have seen, again, or you might be experiencing diabetes. Diabetes is nothing to play around with. Nothing to play around with. And it's something that, again, you don't want to wish that on your worst enemy.
No, you can lose your vision, you can lose limbs, and you could even result in death.
Exactly.
And what we fail to realize is, especially with our youth, a lot of them are consuming all these high fructose syrup,
Exactly.
drinks and foods and stuff like that. And it's like, they're exposed to this through the food deserts that's in our community.
Well, then too, this is the thing too. Diabetes is also a condition of a high fat diet.
Exactly. There you go.
Can't absorb the sugar.
Right.
Yeah.
So now,
Animal fat.
animal fat. And so if you think about it and you look in our communities, basically we got fat and sugar.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's
It's a
everywhere.
recipe for
Disaster. Like you said, I mean, from a physiological perspective, like you said, you look at the arteries and the animal protein, the cholesterol, and the fat that we're eating. What it does, it clogs the arteries. You know, it pretty much clogs that.
It causes high blood pressure, stroke.
But the thing is that what happens though is like, so now you combine again arteries being clogged up. And then you're not eating fiber, because again, fiber helps to slow the absorption of the fat, the sugar, and so forth, right? So now you got these clogged arteries. Animal protein has no fiber in it. We're not eating grains, we're not eating other foods that has high fiber. So now you're getting the white bread, white pasta, so again, no fiber. Then you add in the high fructose corn syrup stuff, right? That hits a spike to the blood sugar. Now when the blood sugar gets spiked from all those sodas, the arteries are lined with that fat and cholesterol. So now what happens is that sugar stays in the blood.
Right.
And that's where that detrimental impact now starts to affect the pancreas, because it's not being processed.
You know what's sad now is there's actual children getting type 2 diabetes.
Oh, yeah.
Children,
Exactly.
type 2
That's it.
diabetes.
Yeah.
Usually it was, the older
exactly.
people, kids are getting it.
Exactly.
But then that goes to the point that the only thing that's hereditary is diet. Because you're going to eat what your grandma eat, your grandma going to eat what your mom eat, and so on.
Not only diet, it's your whole lifestyle.
Yeah.
So, if you don't exercise or that's never been introduced in your family, and you got a bad diet, that's just a lethal combination.
Exactly.
You eating bad, you ain't moving.
Exactly.
But we also got to think of what these kids are getting exposed to. It's like, how often are they getting these fruits and vegetables as a resource for breakfast or lunch?
And that's the deeper issues that we look at it. So, for example, again, there's one last statistic here on this: obesity, again, 51% higher in African American communities than in the white American communities. So, again, not only is it the food, but it's also the lifestyle, exercise component. So again, a lot of us live in cities, very, very densely populated areas that don't have access to more of a
no gyms, no fitness
centers, or even this outside life. Me growing up as a kid, I had the privilege of growing up in an area that was actually more rural.
So you got to be outside all the time.
Exactly. So we ran all day. That was what we did, right? So, but when you're in the urban, I'm in Oakland and Vallejo, some of these cities and so forth. Again, more pavement, small backyards. And so again, it is. And then now we have a generation, our kids' generation, talking about video games.
When I was a kid in the 1930s, we didn't even have TVs.
But this is the thing though. Like, and I was talking about this a few weeks ago. Like, I remember still being like, my mom had to come get us from outside.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like rollerblades. We was even at this park that was by my house, Thrasher Park, and we with some chalk, we drew a little box right there, and we was playing stickball. You know what I'm saying? So it was like we
imagination, creativity, outside having fun, running around.
Right.
That's life, exactly.
Right. And so I think it definitely is a different mentality, and I think even with my son, that's why I work to get him outside and to get him doing stuff with his body.
Yeah, exactly.
Because
with all this technology and stuff though, that is even, it's a
Strange.
blessing and curse.
It's a blessing and curse.
Man.
Exactly. Sometimes more curse than blessing.
Right.
Because like I said, a lot of kids, they're having addictions now to technology, which they become just on the computer or on their tablets or phones all day. We experience as adults. It's sad to say, we can find ourselves on the phone.
Yeah, we could definitely get
so
you don't have a computer, do you?
But you mentioned, Kat, that some of the reasons, and when we bring it out in this conversation, man, is that, when you look at food deserts, I had a map that pretty much shows you the highest concentrations of African Americans around the country. So obviously, when you look at some of the higher populations, you got obviously the southern areas. For example, you got Georgia, Atlanta, you got Jackson, Mississippi. You're going down in the states like Louisiana. You got down in the lower parts of Texas. Even like Detroit is a very high populated area. Maryland, D.C. area. Then you got concentration places like Watts, southern L.A., and so forth. So you have different places, but these same exact places have the highest population of African Americans. But here's the thing: when you look at maps that actually have the highest rates of diabetes, the highest rates of obesity, the highest rates of these lifestyle preventable diseases, those maps also show the same exact concentration areas. And so then you test, so again, you look at, again, the high concentration of African Americans. Again, the maps say, hey, the highest rates of diabetes are in these same exact areas. Highest rates of obesity, same exact areas. But then you look at another map that says, okay, the map says low income households more than 1 mile from a grocery store. Guess what? The map shows the same exact areas.
Wow.
Then you look at car-free households more than 1 mile from a grocery store. What do you find again? The same areas that again have the high blood pressure, the disease, heart disease, the obesity, the diabetes, and also again these other issues. Again, you see the African American populations in those same exact areas. So all the maps show the same density in the same exact areas. So again, access, food deserts, you know what I'm saying? You know, availability.
So this is my thing. This is one thing I want to say about that term, the food desert, because a desert is a natural occurrence. You know what I'm saying? Like a desert is an actual natural occurrence, and this doesn't seem to be natural.
Come on now. Yeah. There you go. And you hit it. And I think you hit the point. And so I like to say on a more practical level, you know, you look at, again, systematic racism that exists in this country. And then you have generations of racism that is imploded due to the condition that we experience today, where again, you look at this unnatural food desert, right? You know, it's pretty much it's an area that has a high concentration of liquor stores, a high concentration of convenience stores. Do not have access to a supermarket. So here's a perfect case study. There was a case study done in Watts, right? And pretty much South LA compared to West LA. And so it was a case study done. And so the statistics say that in South LA, there's 5,957 people per grocery store, compared to West LA. So understand the demographics. South Central LA, that's South LA, right? West LA is obviously like the more affluent areas where the stars Hollywood and so forth. So again, almost 6,000 people per grocery store compared to 3,700 people per grocery store in West LA. Now understand this, the South LA is almost like 4 times bigger than West LA, right? Look at some more statistics. 6 farmers markets in South LA, right? Markets in West LA is 4 times smaller than South LA, right? Wow. 72% of restaurants are fast food in South LA.
Now that should be, let me say something.
Take time.
Now that right there should be a crime against humanity. If 72% of the restaurants are fast food takeout restaurants, that means that
that's probably not counting like the soul food restaurants. That's not even probably considered fast food. So add some more percentage on about bad food choice.
And 72% compared to 41%.
Wow.
So again, you know, you got 6 liquor stores per square mile.
Yeah, that always
compared to 2 liquor stores per square mile. So 3 times as many liquor stores in South LA. So you can imagine in a square mile what that looks like.
And when you're growing up, and the things that are in your face all the time, just like advertisement or you know, as far as marketing goes, what's in your face all the time is what your mom.
Well, but look at this though. Even right here, it's a liquor store right there, and 2 blocks away, it's another liquor store.
We see you stumbling out that liquor store.
But think about this too. When you go into the liquor store, you have that 99-cent soda, that 16 ounce, versus that $2 or $3 water that's available to you. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, man, on a certain budget,
well, that's
if
just
I'm thirsty,
It's true.
you know what I'm saying? It's like they program you to say, oh well, you know, if I'm thirsty, I'm just gonna grab this lemonade, or I'm gonna grab this Dr. Pepper, or whatever the case may be.
So it's interesting enough when you look at it again, as the result of this, again, population of South LA is about 1 million, West LA is about 600,000 in West LA, but it says South LA adults are 2 times less likely to eat 5 or more servings of fruits and vegetables in West LA, right? Children are 2 times more likely to be obese, adults 3 times more likely to be obese. South LA diabetes death rate is 3.5 times higher than West LA. 3.5 times higher.
That's crazy.
So again, you just look at like I said, one brother said, drive-through killings, not drive-by. Drive-through killings, not drive-by killings. Right? You know, so again, you know, you start looking at this is not a situation by happenstance. You know, low economic situations that we see that's in our African American communities, obviously has been a result of, you know, long-term systematic racism, going all the way back to slavery, going back to housing opportunities not being afforded to a lot of our communities, going to, you know, lack of resources to be able to do entrepreneurship. That's why I'm so excited, you know, today being around some entrepreneurship, that some men who are literally, you know, like, again, taking their life in their own hands, you know, building businesses for their community. And it's a blessing too, because we're, you know, again, we're not just building businesses for the sake of just making money. You know, we're doing businesses with the mindset that we're making a social impact. You know, so it's more than just a business, you know, in a sense. Like
leaving a legacy.
You're leaving a legacy, man. That's what I'm talking about, you know. And again, like, legacy is something that we can pass on, something that you can remember by, you know. It's like, I don't remember that, hey, you know, I generated, you know, millions of dollars. I mean, that's great. I'd rather be known for, hey, man, you know, these brothers helped to change thousands of lives as a result of their influence in generations, like you said, to come in. And so,
Well, it was interesting. I had a client that came through yesterday, and we just kind of finished up our little a certain part of our program, and she started crying, and she was like, and this kind of, I almost shed a tear too, but I kind of held him back. I was like, all right.
You didn't want to be soft for a second.
No.
Suck it up.
I was watering, but I was like, she was like, you know, she was born with cancer. She was born with cancer. She didn't have any hair when she was a kid. She had one kidney, and the only time she ever lost like any type of weight was when she was in middle school. So she's always been like a bigger kid, right? And so she was like, you know, I was suffering from depression. She was like, I almost killed myself. And she was like, I came to you, and what you said to me made sense. And she was like, I stuck with it. And so she lost like 10 pounds and like 1.7% body fat. And that kind of touched me, because I was like, damn. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't even realize the impact that we have amongst people. And I was like, okay, like, I was like, that's the shit that I'm here for.
That's it.
You know what I mean?
That's it. That's I mean, again, when you drive a business with a mission that's more than just profit making, but it's really changing lives, it actually the blessing that you receive internally, personally, it keeps you going. You know, I like to, I don't get up every day to make food and so forth, because it is from the standpoint of getting for that dollar I'm making. It's more or less seeing, like you said, that experience with that customer. You know, experiencing that benefit, seeing that blessing.
Well, and I noticed you share a lot of that too. I noticed that you share a lot of your experience.
And that's the key. And I mean, that's what wakes me up every day. You know, I mean, I speak to a lot of people in business every day. They say, what keeps you going? I said, that's what keeps me going. It's the customers, and I see the tangible lifestyle changes. And all of us have seen that in what we do. I mean, all of us have shared those stories, you know, with our family and friends and our Facebook, Instagram family out there. That, you know, look, this stuff works. You know, it ain't rocket science. I mean, it's simple. You put the right stuff in, it's going to produce the right results, right?
Exactly.
You know, so again, you know, our issue as a people is that we have a mindset that's really challenging to change. So looking at decolorizing veganism, again, when you look at veganism, typically people think about, you know, a lot of times white Americans, you know, they think about, again, people being kind of skinny and kind of not looking as healthy as they should, you know, and
we ain't skinny around here.
You know, and
Come on, take off your shirt.
Right now. So, you know, and there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, I ain't stacked like that, but the point is that, you know, we're very physically conscientious of how we look, especially as African Americans. And sometimes, a lot of times we are a little bit like that. Some people say we're big bone, and some people say sometimes. And a lot of times the big bone is not always a big bone. Sometimes it's how we eat that. It leads to like that. So again, you know, keeping it on the real is like, you know, if we again change our lifestyle and we eat the right amount of foods, the right type of foods, you know, you know, the weight is not going to always make you skinny. If that makes sense. You can look very healthy.
Well, and that's the
you
thing.
know.
You could be, and we was talking about this too. You could be any body type and still be healthy. Like I know some 300-pound people that can outdo anybody that's smaller than them. You know what I mean? So I think a lot of times what we focus on like,
the
you know,
aesthetic.
the aesthetic, like the six pack and you know what I'm saying? And I was thinking about that, like everybody's not gonna have a six pack. You know what I mean? Some people will, some people won't. But it doesn't mean that you can't keep up. It doesn't mean you can't perform
or be healthy.
Or be healthy.
And there you go. That goes to the whole, again, this, you know, how, again, decolorizing veganism. Again, we were taught as African Americans that a certain type of look that didn't look like us, especially being dark skinned, you know, and so forth. And then women especially they got a lot on us as men, right? You know, because again, they show a certain physique as being what's attractive and so forth. And so again, as Black Americans, as Black folk, again, we were almost embedded that, hey, how we look is not attractive.
Right.
You know what I mean? And so forth. And our features are not attractive and so forth. And so again, you just have a lot of this racism, honestly, that's been put out to our people. And sometimes that has shifted sometimes into the veganism and so forth and what's being presented. And so there's things of that nature. Sometimes also on a very practical level, when you look at sometimes in veganism, sometimes the first thing that's being spoken about is animal welfare, which is really important. I don't think that's not an important aspect, and I think it's a very important component. But again, when you have communities of color who have faced so much racism, and sometimes we're treated worse than animals.
Right.
Sometimes the connection between animal welfare and our own experience sometimes doesn't even parallel.
Well, I think
and that's a very important detail at times that sometimes people who may be in the vegan movement might not be conscientious of, might not understand the psyche of what we actually might be thinking. But I think it's a very important point to bring out.
When I did my podcast, the one that you guys are going to be a part of, and I was talking to Dude, and I said, a lot of times people, they don't understand what different races and different people go through because they're not having the same experience, right? So they don't really, and that's why a lot of people that aren't Black, we like animals. It's like, we were once those animals. So they were treated a certain way, right? So I said, if you ask a pig, how a slaughter pig, what his life was as an animal, he gonna give you a different story than the dog that sleeps in the house.
Right. Right.
So we have to have some understanding that different people get treated different ways.
Well, and I think you got to think about it like this too. Even if you think about systematic racism, think about how animals were used against us. You know what I mean? Like dogs. Whenever you see a video of somebody getting chased down, they're getting chased down by a dog. You know what I mean? And so naturally, like, and when I really thought about it, I was like, how when you see some folks walking past dogs, they like, no, don't. And that's an internal trauma that we know from generations ago, like saying, hey, that dog ain't safe. You know what I'm saying? And so one thing I said, I was just like, if we treated humans halfway as good as we treated animals, the world would be a better place, and then we wouldn't have no need for the separation between like animal rights and all the rest of this, because everybody would be able to exist.
Yeah, I'm down for nobody suffering.
Right.
That's what I'm down for.
Exactly. And I think that's the whole interconnection between veganism and this social justice. Because there's a real, again, I believe, like you said, that if we don't have to kill animals for animal protein, obviously it has detrimental impacts on the animals. It's a greed, exploitation. But those same concepts of exploitation, those same concepts of greed has been used against us. We see it even still today in America when you look at farm workers and how they're being treated, and so forth. And we want the produce, we want to eat vegan, but at what expense does that food come to our plate, right? Even as vegans, right? Yeah. So it's a lot of exploitation in the food chain that a lot of times we don't consider. We're not conscientious of. And so again, animal rights is a very important detail, but it's a holistic picture that we have to consider.
We gotta look at the whole, we can't look at the parts.
Exactly. So I think that's when it comes, again, decolorizing veganism is looking at this thing more holistically. Again, there is an emphasis on animal welfare, which is very important, and somebody has to be a voice for that. But again, connecting it all, looking at, again, what do African Americans, what do Mexicans feel like? Just look at these cultures. All of us come from a unique experience. I'm not even Asian, right? But I'm sure they have a different thinking about veganism than what we do, right? They have a culture that might be heavy in eating certain things, and you just can't come at people, in a certain way and expect for them to change. How we approach and how we speak to people is what makes a lot of the world of difference. So again, how we protest, how we actually come at individuals can help to either get them to hate what we do or get to love it, right?
Or at least listen. If you go aggressive and judgmental, they're not even gonna listen.
Well, this is the thing. The one thing you got to remember about, I was reading this book and it was talking about the croc brain. And the croc brain is basically focusing on the survival stuff. And so if you can't get past a person's croc brain, what they do is they tune you out. And so a lot of things that when we come with that message, if we come in at somebody with just like facts, information, all of that stuff, they won't listen because their brain is wired.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's like, oh, forget this. And I remember, you know, I think we all had that point in time when we made that transition where we was like, you need to do this.
Oh, yeah.
You know, that stuff is bad for you. You're gonna die.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, you know, I know for me personally, I took an approach to where I was just like the Zen master. You know what I mean? I was like, oh, you coming to me now? You come to me now for advice? Oh, okay, you're ready. You know what I'm saying? And so I think that's the one thing too. Is just like, you know, in the grand scheme of things, we got to be diligent farmers. You know what I mean? A farmer plants seed.
That's it.
And sometimes they get surprises. You know what I mean? Sometimes that crop that they planted 2 years ago might have had the right conditions in the soil. You know what I'm saying? And now it sprouts up.
Come on now.
You know?
Yeah, beautiful point, man. And I think that's the mindset, is that we have to be, first of all, be humble.
Yeah.
You know, I think once we kind of have seen the experience, obviously we get excited and we want to share. But again, I remember, man, a funny story, man. I'm living at home, you know, about 10, 12 years back. And my mom, I'm really hardcore into veganism, so I go in her refrigerator. You know, she's eating whatever she's eating and so forth. And I go in her refrigerator. She's buying the food for the house, right? I'm living in her house. She's paying for the rent, paying for the mortgage, paying for the light bill, paying for the food. And I'm going in her refrigerator, taking her food that ain't vegan, and I'm taking all that and moving it out. And I'm putting my food that I think that she should be eating. And saying, look, we clean the refrigerator out. She came home and was knocking me out.
Wow.
You know, because again, the approach was like, again, this is how we, yes, it's how we should eat. But again, we can't always expect people to always make that transition. And a lot of times for us, it took us years to change. Some of us may have changed overnight. Some of us have those testimonies, but the average person takes some time to transition. So
you have to get a detox.
Exactly. Gotta be patient, man, in the process. I remember when I first came on fried chicken, man, when I was 18, 19 years old, man. I had a fried chicken going away party, man.
Wow.
I made the best piece of fried chicken I could ever make. You know, and so but that was my last piece of fried chicken. But so everybody got to detox whatever way they got to detox. It ain't for me to judge, you know, but the end result is that if we can all start making those steps towards change, it can really be a pretty amazing experience.
And if it ain't about anything else, make it about your health,
Yeah.
self-love.
Exactly.
You love yourself, treat
Yeah.
yourself with love.
Yeah.
And diet is a big part of
I
it.
was gonna say, just before we did this episode today, me and Monk were over by the lake, and we had a gentleman that Monk knew saying that, you know, Monk's been talking to him about the lifestyle and everything. He was like, man, I tried it out for 2 weeks. He said, I'm liking it. I'm going to try it out for 2 more weeks.
And I've been talking to this dude for like 2 years.
But it was time.
Well, yeah, that
It
was
time. He was ready for that next step in his life, that next chapter. You know what I'm saying?
And what he say? I ain't lose no weight. I feel good. I'm like, all the things he was fearful of, none of that even happened.
Well, and that's why I always say, for me, I don't gotta change nobody's mind for them. The only thing I gotta do is let them know what it feels like. Because once you see what it feels like, you gonna convince your own self.
I mean, Cap was looking at each other like, he ain't going back. He ain't going back to me.
Right.
We already knew it. We just looking at each other like, yo.
It was just time.
So, you know, I did just took some, practical examples of how powerful, our skill set, like what are some of the solutions? So I like to say this, obviously, again, we grew up eating, chitlins and, you think about the scraps of the pig, right? Chitlins, which is the intestine, hog maws, which is the stomach, pig feet, so when you cook, especially chitlins, you ever been in a house that somebody cooked chitlins?
Disgusting.
Right?
It smells like that.
It smells like that. You smell like this, the most stinking. And I remember, man, just growing up, when they was cooking like that, man, they were like, oh, y'all know how good it's gonna taste. And they just had that. It was like this, almost like, it might stink down, but it's gonna taste good when I eat it, right? But think about it though, right? So here you're taking an intestine of a pig, right? I mean, you talking about the pig. A pig eats anything. A pig has it don't sweat. So all that waste and bacteria, all that's going to the intestines where a lot of that stuff goes, right? So we're eating all of that, right? Death, right? But we actually made that intestine taste good. How in the world, think about it, again, as a result of our creativity, being in slavery, right, we had enough creativity and ingenuity to take one of the worst pieces of the pig and make that stuff taste like the most amazing stuff ever, right? And so what I'm saying is that, I like to say, we can make a piece of chitlin and some pig feet and hog maws taste delicious and amazing. Why in the world can't we make vegetables taste good?
We can.
You feel me? So again, there's creativity in our culture and in our experience. And again, you look at people talking about when they want to go vegan, the food tastes bland. Again, what I like to say to people that's going to eat vegan, the food don't have to be bland.
No.
You know what I mean?
You can go to the veg hub.
You have a choice.
Yeah, and the food can taste amazing because again, God, like I said, we have that innate creativity that we can actually create these food plans that can just taste delicious, amazing. And so again, I like to say again, we can make chitlins taste good. You best believe we can make vegetables taste good, right? And so for me, man, I like to say, on a personal journey, again, all of us have our own lane. I'm obviously a chef, and there's really my goal is to the city of Oakland, to this community in the Bay Area, is to bring healthy food. Right now we're launching an amazing program. We're going to be launching kind of hardcore in September, but we have we call it our Better Tea protein package. Yeah. So similar to how people get vegetables, like a CSA box, a vegetable box every single week, we're giving a protein box on a weekly basis. All right,
check it
on a
out.
weekly basis. And what we're doing is, the idea is that again, we're all eating proteins every day, right?
Right.
So why not eat a plant protein solution?
Yeah.
What we're finding again is that a lot of times when we go to, let's say, stores like Whole Foods, some of the other grocery stores, some of these products are kind of expensive. So we come down and we're saying, hey, we want to make our food products, our protein, vegan proteins, plant proteins, affordable and accessible to all people. We don't want there to be any type of barriers when it comes to eating plant protein. Again, so what we're doing is that we're coming to the community of Oakland, Bay Area residents, and we have a box that's going to be 30 to 50% less than what you pay for in the grocery store. 30 to 50% less than what you pay for in the grocery store. So again, creating a solution of food products that all people have no excuse. You know what I'm saying? It's delicious. Yeah. It's tasty. It's actually cheaper than what you pay for even meat. Right. You feel me? Right. And so that's how we hit them. So we all working together, everybody in their own lane. We had a success story. Had a family that was actually went plant-based for the last 10 weeks. One of my good buddies, Hakeem, Mary. You can go to my Facebook page or Instagram page. You'll see some of the posts that they put up. But literally, man, in 10 weeks, Mary, she lost 18 pounds. Wow. Eating plant-based, eating the protein every day, eating vegetables. Yeah. She cut out the sugar, cut out the processed foods. Yeah. So in 10 weeks, short amount of time frame, she's already experiencing the blessings, the benefits again. And so we just believe again, collectively, my man Monk Hill, Cat, my man Coach G, doing the fitness, also promoting the healthy eating and lifestyle. We want to come, hey, look, we got the food products. So collectively, we all working to the same end. Right. You know what I'm saying? To get Oakland, get the Bay Area to be one of the most healthiest cities in this country.
That's what I'm talking about.
So we want to go to our people, you know what I'm saying? Especially to communities of color, especially. Right. Let them know, like, look, man, we don't gotta be under the knife. No. That don't have to be our destiny, man. Right. We can eat our way to health, we can exercise our way to health, and just having that. Again, the last thing I say on this point is that a lot of times our health condition also affects our psyche.
Oh, absolutely.
You feel me? Yeah. Like you mentioned, like again, a lot of times how we eat, how we look, again, that leads to depression. Yeah. And depression is dangerous, man. I mean, all of us have experienced it, and so it's even double hard when you already have life struggles.
And you don't have the tools.
Exactly.
Like if you don't have the tools, you gotta have tools to deal with it. And a lot of people they don't have the tools to manage it properly.
Exactly.
And then it gets
broken down. They eat, drink,
exactly.
Smoke,
exactly. And healthy eating is proven. There's foods that we eat that are plant-based, that this has the omega-3s and so forth that actually help to reduce depression, helps to eliminate that.
Well, even something simple like rose hips. Rose hips. Yeah. The rose has 42 different properties that will allow your body. It's a high source of vitamin C. It helps enhance your mood. It enhances everything.
Exactly.
And so even just drinking a glass of rose hips tea.
Come on now. Exactly. So it's so many simple things that we can do. Again, exercise releases the endorphins. That's that stress out. For me, again, I'm plant-based, but again, I can work a lot. Just being an entrepreneur, running a restaurant, running a food company. And then I got kids. So exercise. My man Cat been getting on me. But
you ain't been going.
We got him in there for a couple weeks straight, y'all.
Hey, but again, this finding ways, you know, to make it work. So for me, I've been gardening recently. That's kind of my therapy, you know what I'm saying? Getting outside and working in the yard, that kind of thing. But the point is, we got to stay active.
Definitely.
You know, whatever our lifestyles might be, the key is, again, these things help to reduce that stress. Because again, that stress, again, is one of another major killer that leads to the eating habits and the other stuff that causes, leads to the diabetes.
That's another thing that we don't do around the area. We got so much nature so close by that you can go to. We ain't got to sit here in the city all day.
Exactly.
Get out there, man.
It's
therapy out there.
When people think about exercise, they tend to think about the gym for whatever particular reason. When you can go on a bike ride, you can go for a swim, you can go double dutch, you know what I'm saying? You can teach your kids how to double dutch.
Walk, exactly.
Whatever
Simple
the case
stuff.
may be.
Simple stuff.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, because like I said, a lot of times, I mean, as much as I love these brothers, they have a gym, that's what they do. But again, some people just don't have the time or the resources to be able to maybe even do that.
Definitely.
You know, but again, can you at home or can you go for a walk with your kids? You know, there's no excuses of why we can't be active. You know what I mean? And so I just feel like, you know, it's time for Oakland, you know, to we all have a collective vision to see this city, man, experience health, experience love, experience life, you know, and be able to and put that into our children, you know, into our community. And I think the time is now.
The time is now.
Yeah, the time is now. You know.
So we're gonna start wrapping this thing up. Did you have any more key points that you wanted to hit on?
Nah, I think I hit enough.
Yeah,
Enough to chew on for one day, man.
That's what I'm saying. We don't want to overwhelm.
So, Chef Chu, tell us where we can find you at.
Yeah, so right now, I mean, many of you all may have known about us, the Veg Hub. We're right here on MacArthur, 2214 MacArthur Boulevard.
Okay.
We also, again, we have a food factory that we just got off the ground in Vallejo. So we're going to be literally bringing this product, working with Kat, working with all you guys. You know, as a fitness trainers, you can provide it to your clients.
Definitely.
You know, we're also going to be doing doorstep delivery. We got a partner organization that's going to be delivering all to the Bay Area.
Okay.
You know, so we can do doorstep delivery, or you can do pickup at places like Plant-Based Fitness, at the Veg Hub, different places around the Bay. You can come pick the product up. So we just hoping, like I said, man, this be a solution for the community.
Solid.
Yeah.
What's your Instagram?
Instagram is Chef Chu at Instagram. You can check me out. Veg Hub at Instagram as well. Check us out at that, man. And
What's the website?
Yeah, veghub.com, somethingbetterfoods.com. And we got the Better Chew, mybetterchew.com is coming soon. With the website where you can get all the proteins and so forth.
If you have never been to the Veg Hub and you live in an area, I don't care if you eat meat right now or not,
Go check
it's gonna
it out.
change your life.
It's gonna blow your mind. Every client that I ever took over there that was looking to transition and they tasted it, they couldn't tell the difference, y'all. Like it was pretty amazing. So Chef Chu, I don't know what you're doing in that kitchen. You're a mad scientist when it comes to this protein.
Well, I was telling somebody today, man. You know, you look at a lot of times people look at plant-based foods, and it's like a lot of people looking at people going into the labs.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, though. You think about it from this perspective. You think about some of the oldest recipes or things that we eat. You know, that was just simple people, man.
In the kitchen.
In the kitchen, or you know, they didn't even have. You think about like Mexicans, you know, or just some of the Aztecs, you know, the mesa, you know, just the corn, the flour, you know, that wasn't a lab experiment.
It was a little bowl.
There was this through ingenuity, using the resources that they had within themselves, and that they figured out how to make these amazing traditional ethnic things that we love. Every culture's done that. So I think again, plant-based. I like to say it don't have to be a big lab experiment. It's just we have inside of us our God-given right to know how to go in the kitchen and make these food products taste amazing. So for me, I think all of us have it in us. You know what I mean? You know, take some broccoli, man. I went outside 2 nights ago with my son. Had the skewer on the grill, had the sweet barbecue chips. You know, the charcoal had the smoke flavor coming up on my broccoli, man. On my squash, had the olive oil and the seasoning on it. I mean, it's eating good, man.
So you know I'm hungry, you know what I'm saying?
I think my gift is being able to eat.
So before we get out here, we got to get you on a cooking episode, bro.
Yeah,
I know we got you in here,
We
you know,
all do.
letting everybody know the truth about what's going on. But we definitely have to have you back. Thank you for coming
Yeah, it's
out.
all good, man. It's a pleasure. You guys are encouraging to me, and I'm thankful for y'all, your gift that you guys are providing with Plant-Based Brothers, man. It's excited, man. You know, I'm a little jealous too, you know what I'm saying? Plant-Based Brothers, I like that, you know what I'm saying?
We're gonna make you a distant cousin.
It's all love though, man, because like I said, we all one big family, man. We all in this vision together, man. So it's exciting. It's exciting.
Yeah, all right.
Yes, sir.
All right, well, I'm gonna close this one out today. I know Brother Cat usually closes it out, so we want to thank y'all for tuning in today. You can find us on Instagram, Plant Power Brothers. You can find me on Instagram, Plant Be Fit 1. Where can they find you at, Cat?
And you can find me on Instagram at catfitness3. Where can they find you, Monk?
Instagram, I am vegan monk on Instagram.
Boom.
And we want y'all to like and share this. And you know, if you had a good time and you had a good experience with us, we got more to come. So we want to thank everybody for tuning in.
Peace.
Peace out. Boom. Cool.